Hey friends, welcome to a special episode of Danger Dave on a Roll, a Bolla. The show we discuss classic acts and sideshow and their history, and later attempt these acts on a roll of Bolla. If you wonder why I'm all fancy and dressed up tonight, I have a special date, a blind date. Someone from the local graveyard just brought in. Seems pretty fresh and active. Now, she's not here right now, but that's okay. For tonight's feature presentation, we'll be discussing a classic act in circus and sideshow that's quite the dinner theater act. Tonight we'll be discussing the history of plate spinning. Plate spinning. I'm gonna get it right, I promise.
The art of plate spinning has had quite a long and illustrious history. Whom would ever have thought the simple act of playing with your meal could go so far? While there is no official date on the origins of the act, our earliest recorded documents go all the way back to medieval times, with scripted documents showcasing the feat. The next known origin of the act surfaced in 3rd century China under the Western Han Dynasty. During the country's annual celebration, the leaders would host a festival known as the Show of 100 Skills. Alongside plate spinning, the shows often featured an array of acrobats, juggling, and other classic circus feats. While the shows in China often featured several performers all coming out in one grand and glorious showing, upon arriving to the United States during the vaudeville era, the act began to take a very unique turn, to say the least. But wait, before we travel ahead hundreds of years, we must not forget the Victorian era to discuss a man who had become so popular he had a waltz named after him. Enter Signor Blitz. Magician and juggler Signor Blitz began making a name for himself by creating a new form of plate spinning known as waltzing. The act involved spinning plates on a table as the other plates spun above on the poles. Blitz traveled across Europe, showcasing his feat, eventually reaching the star level of having a song written in his honor known as the Plate Waltz. Along with Blitz, another known performer at the time was fellow magician and plate spinner John Neville Masseline. Masseline was known to have such control over his plates, he managed to somehow move them up and down spiral ramps, all on the road, a feat not performed by many at all, even to this very day. During the rise of the vaudeville era, the feat had grown to become a staple in the juggler's repertoire. One of the earliest recorded books on the topic was written in 1901 by juggler Ellis Stanion, entitled New Juggling Tricks. As well, 1 year later, the book Modern Magician's Handbook, written by William J. Hillers, also showcased the feat. With plate spinning growing in popularity, so had the number of plates. Moving from the tradition of the Chinese era, upon settling in vaudeville, the act became more of a comedic solo feat. While many used the act as a one-off bit in their shows, some took the act and made it their signature feat. And little did the world know, one man would go on to become part of a troupe that would take the act to new heights and increase its legacy. Enter the Van Burens.
These are my new friends, the Van Buren boys.
Became so disillusioned he had to join us.
Oh, nice.
No, not those Van Burens, these Van Burens. Fred Van Buren and Connie Greta were world-class vaudeville entertainers and magicians, who toured as the Magic Illusion Act, the Amazing Yoxonius, and later as Van Buren and Greta. Having breathed new life to the art of plate spinning, the two performed all over England and eventually the United States, performing for not only Princess Diana, but Walt Disney and Jim Henson himself. While on the road, Fred and Greta would give birth to a son named Andrew Van Buren. Having his first on-stage appearance at just 6 weeks old, Andrew became a natural at the stage show. Upon reaching his teens, Andrew began to take up the legacy act his father had built, pushing the act of plate spinning even further by using real breakable china plates on stage. Now as the essential role of plate spinning goes, the plates must always be in motion, or the inevitable downfall will come. With the rise in television and radio shows, stage performances began to take a slow decline. The next big thing had come along. Why go outside when you can see it all on TV? With an uncertain future ahead, and ironically, would be the man known for his really big show, who would help bring in plate spinning era revival. Appearing on The Ed Sullivan Show, known plate spinner Eric Breen dazzled audiences, breathing new life into a dying act. Following in his footsteps, the now grown Andrew Van Buren would help continue the legacy and push the art of plate spinning to new levels. With the golden age of vaudeville behind us, many still take to virtual shows to fill our fancy. While watching on TV is great, nothing it beats it seeing it all live in person. To quote Andrew, "My heart stays in the days of vaudeville. There's nothing better than being on stage, spinning the plates, and seeing the live reactions."
Welcome back, friends. Hope you enjoyed the history of plate spinning. My day's not here just yet. Hopefully he's not running too far behind. Still trying. Just haven't gotten it down just yet, but... Whoop, onto something here. Okay, there we go. Now we're on a roll. Now, it's time for the finale. Well, friends, my date finally arrived. Took a minute, I was a little nervous there, but she's quite the feisty one. She doesn't have eyeballs, so I guess this is really a blind date. But she's sweet, though. The kind of girl that makes you want to change hats midway through the set. Like to meet her? Sure. Please welcome Miss Dolly Parton. Aw, you're cute. Why don't you say something for the audience?
You need to smile more, or I can carve one in for you from ear to ear.
Yeah, this is great. See ya!